hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Intuitive Mom, and we are going to do a reading. Let me wipe that camera a little bit. Okay. Had to get it all set up and organized. You know what? My iPad might be charged. Oh, it's at 100%. I'm so happy this charger worked. So happy it did. Okay. So, all right. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am Intuitive Mom. All right, welcome to Jupiter Occult. We are doing a reading for my CNA workers, my healthcare workers, my LPNs, patient care techs. Okay, there we go. Patient care techs. This is for home health workers. Okay, so basically if you work in a hospital and you're in the nursing department, this reading will be for you. Okay, you can do anything else, but if you work at a hospital and you are a CNA, you're a patient care tech, even just a nursing home or a rehab or anything like that, okay? If this reading crosses your timeline, it is totally for you, all right? So, dear Divine, please bless, charge me and the collective with the energy to bring a balance to our complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Everything that is above is below. Everything that is confused, Z is on the outside, and anything that's sent to disrupt, destroy, or disturb the collective is all sorted out. Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right. So again, this reading is for healthcare workers. Okay. Doesn't matter if you work in a assisted living, a hospital, or a rehab. If you are a home health aide, where you go to people's houses, you work for a little thing. Okay, so let's get started. So when I first was asking what is this about, right? These are the three cards that came out. You have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles upright, and the Three of Cups. And the message that came to me is that it's either someone that wants you to quit. It's either someone that wants you to quit, or either you want to quit or something like that. We'll get down into the details, okay, of the reading to see what is in the energy. But I'm getting like you really have like a relationship with maybe some of the crew members or like your fellow nursing people, whatever the case. All right, 111 is significant. All right. If this is your first time on my page, please go ahead, like the video so that I can pull on the energy a little better. Not a little better, but you know, so that the message goes in with you. My ears are ringing now. All right. So, if you don't want to like the video, it doesn't matter, because if you're watching me, I'm going to pull on your energy anyway. Okay. I have a active truth spell that is active on my page. So if you watch me for 1 second, your energy is present. I might not actually read on it and say something out loud, but you give me permission to tell the truth. So don't come over here looking for drama if you don't want it to be exposed. All right, I'm not a chaotic reader either. I'm really like getting very much so more disciplined in what I want to say. I don't let spirit control me. I control my own free will, okay? I don't control y'all either. So, love energy may come up in this reading because again, this is for y'all. It's not strictly going to be about work. It's not strictly going to be about love. Whatever comes up, it comes up, okay? But I do know that love energy might come up. I felt that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what the energy is. All right, so we already have the Page of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. All right, the Eight of Pentacles talks about you doing something for the like for the right reasons. You're doing it because you like what you do, essentially. Okay, you like what you do. Now, the card mistake came out. I wish I could right my wrongs. Okay, someone may have made some type of mistake at work, done something at work or whatnot. I'm getting that maybe someone is on some type of corrective action. Okay, I don't want to necessarily say they have a write-up, but there's some type of corrective action. Escape. I left when things got too hard. Maybe it wasn't actually your mistake that was done. But I do feel like you're a part of the problem or whatever happened, okay? I'm seeing that someone could have experienced like some type of... yeah, it's been a while since I worked in the healthcare field, but and we're back. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lori. It's been a while since I worked in the healthcare field, but so I might not know the exact words, but I'm actually seeing that I can see someone in a patient's room and they forget to set a bed alarm or something, right? It's kind of crazy because you might work at a mental institution or something like that, right? If you don't work at a mental institution, maybe you work at a work in an Alzheimer's unit, or either where they have like patients that forget a lot of things. Okay, I don't want to necessarily say a mental institution, but like maybe patients that have a lot of they don't know where they are necessarily, so they're forgetting things. And it's crazy because I can see that there's a nurse or whenever I'm saying nurse, I'm not talking about a actual CNA. I'm not CNA. If I say nurse, I'm not talking about an RN or LPN. I'm talking about literally a CNA, a PTA, a home health worker. If I say nurse, right? I'm talking about the nursing staff all along, right? Shoot, I be feeling like I do with my clients I deal with. So I can see that someone is, there's a nurse in the room that forgets to put some type of safety play. Like whatever the protocol was, you forgot to do it, right? Now there's some corrective action that's happening. I feel as if you want to right your mistake, but there is actually someone that is in, this could be someone that is in the, with the Page of Swords in reverse, with this energy over the Page of Swords in reverse, this could be someone that's in like management, that's not necessarily in, like in the nursing department, but they're in management. And they're correcting your actions, but they're saying something kind of pulled you away from what it is. Something pulled you away from actually doing your job correctly. Okay. Now, usually you make no mistakes or whatever the case is. And now you feel as if like, now you feel as if you're unworthy to have this job or something. I don't know. There could have been some type of accident or something that has happened where someone, where someone either, I don't want to say died or passed away, but there was an accident. Maybe someone had a fall or something like that, and you feel very guilty about it. What is escape? What is escape? Thank you so much, Divine. What is escape? We need to let each other go. Yeah, so you feel very guilty about what it is that, and then I see runner, escape, unworthiness. All right. Conversation in reverse. You may have received a phone call or something, or either someone is saying that, oh, this only happened because you were on the phone. Okay. I'm also getting too that there has been phone calls made about you in your job. Good and bad phone calls, actually. Good and bad phone calls, actually. There's someone that wants to stand up for you with the Three of Cups already out, the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. There's definitely someone that wants to stand up for you, that has your back, okay? But they're not doing it in a malicious way. I need you to calm down, calm your energy down, because I'm actually getting like kind of tense for you. That don't even make sense. All right, thank you so much, Divine. I want to call you. There's someone that wants to reach out to you. Another staff member. Look, damage in reverse. There's another staff member, another person that's in the nursing department. They want to reach out to you, but they don't know how they can help you fix what it is that you're going through. So they're just kind of like staying out of it. You could be having like some type of altercation with one of the upper managements, okay? And this person is not one of the staff members, one of the crew members or whatnot that's on this nursing team. They're not necessarily, like, they're not for the drama. They're like just kind of keep a peaceful, they just kind of stay in the Switzerland energy. You really like them. Y'all have conversations or whatnot, right? You might hang out with them outside of work. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine. The Page of Swords. Very interesting, right? Now that I switched the deck, and the very first energy that I'm picking up off of this is another crew member. And I said that you talk to this person outside. Now, when I was on this other day, just seeing what the energy was, the Page of Swords was the very first card that came out in reverse. All right. The very first card that came out in reverse, right? And so, Lori, do me a favor. Don't anybody that just comments anything that's just dumb. All right. Let's just be on the same, let's just have the same mindset right here, Lori. Anybody that just comments anything dumb, just hide them all the way from my page. Like, honestly, I don't care about followers or none of that. Okay, just anything that's dumb. All right, even if their username is just dumb, just hide them. Okay, like, I don't mean to disrespect anybody or anything like that, but like, I don't even want to read weird names. Okay, like, anybody that comment anything that's a different language, hide them as well too. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Divine. So anyway, so the very first, okay, thank you. Clear. All right. So the very first card that came out when I was asking about the overall energy was the Page of Swords in reverse. I switched decks, and I'm talking about somebody that kind of wants to say neutral, right? This crew member, this coworker could actually, I don't be wanting to hide anyone. Hide them. Hide them. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? If it don't have nothing to do with like the tarot reading, like, hide them. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Okay? I promise you I don't. I can go back and when you hide them from the page, I can always go back under YouTube Studios and see who I have hidden from the page. And if I feel like they can be unhidden, I will unhide them later on. But when I'm channeling, I just really don't want to see it. Okay? So this energy right here, this Page of Swords, this person could actually be like a strong distraction. Okay? They could be like a really, really, really strong distraction. This could be someone that like they want to keep their job, so they're kind of playing both sides of the field. Okay? They don't know. They do like you. You've hung out with this person at your job or whatnot. I'm not getting that they're throwing you under the bus, but there could be somebody that is actually like kind of using them, getting information from them or whatever the case is, right? So watch how you're talking to people, okay? The energy that's going on in the sky, right? Let me just take a look real quick. There's a transit, a Gemini transit that's getting ready to happen. I don't know which planet it's in, but there's definitely a Gemini transit that's getting ready to happen. that is, you guys need to be like, let me just chill. Okay, let me just chill talking to people. If it's not Gemini, it's Virgo. But there's definitely a Mercury transit that's getting ready to happen, okay? Oh. Oh, Gemini and Jupiter. Interesting. And South Node in Virgo. All right, let me change this to, let's change it to sidereal so we can just really get the real energy of people, okay? The full moon is on the 12th. Anybody that works in like healthcare, they know, I don't know what it is with the full moon and healthcare, but things are always happening on a full moon, okay? These are always happening on the full moon. You can ask a question and just don't let it be done. So, the full moon, around the full moon, May 12th. Actually, the full moon would be like May 13th, May 14th. That's interesting. My baby birthday is on May 14th. It's going to be a full moon. Interesting. All right. So the moon will be in Scorpio. All right, according to Vedic astrology. No. That's a dumb question. All right, so read the title. Won't you read the title and then ask a question? All right. Maybe if you worked in healthcare, you'll meet your spouse. All right, so there's somebody clear. There's someone that this person, I would limit my interactions with them. Why are we limiting our interactions with this person with this Page of Swords energy? This could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. What's this Page of Swords? Why are we okay, the Nine of Swords. Very interesting. So there's definitely a lot of, like, I don't want to say like malicious, like somebody's really going to, they're confused. Not only are they confused, but you're also confused about who you can and who you can't trust at your job as well too. My nursing aides, okay? Nursing aides. I think I'm talking to a nursing aide. This is somebody that isn't necessarily, who is this at the job? Thank you so much. This page of swords, this can be somebody that is a nursing tech. I'm not really getting like they're the nurse. There's somebody that's in charge, right? They do a lot of work. You could be getting blamed for something that maybe it was your nurse fault. Okay. Who's this Page of Swords? Thank you so much, Divine. Who's the Page of Swords energy? This Page of Swords could really just be you. Something could have happened where a nurse has made a mistake. Oh, look at that. The King of Wands. Where a nurse has made a mistake. All right. You could work under a male nurse. Ooh. You could work them under a male nurse. I don't know why, but I never really, I don't never really care for male nurses. I know that sounds crazy, but I really don't. I don't judge nobody or anything like that. I just think that They don't really have necessarily like the compassion, and I'm not getting it in this reading either. If this is a male, if you work up under a male nurse, or you work up under like a male doctor or something like that, and you're like a tech or I wanted to throw this in there too, like a surgical tech as well too. You can work in a hospital room, or you're wanting to go be a surgical tech. You want to change positions or whatnot, and someone is kind of making it so that you continuously mess up so that you can't change positions. Thank you so much, Divine. What's this King of Wands? But the thing is, whatever position this is, yeah, the Two of Pentacles is kind of holding you back from you choosing to move on. All right. Now, the title of this video was with the Eight of Pentacles coming out and the Three of Cups. You actually have connections in other departments where you can switch, you know, jobs or switch positions or whatever the case is, right? But this King of Wands is I don't think they really want you to move on. You do a damn good job at your job, but somebody is making it seem like, well, now that you want to move on, that you're not good at what it is that you do. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're not good at what you're doing. Okay, and that's kind of what happens in the nursing field. The minute that you say, okay, well, I want to go and I'm a CNA, I'm gonna go get my LPN, or maybe you're an LPN and you want to go get your RN, and now you have people that's like, you a tech. Like they ain't never been a tech in their life. You get what I'm saying? Some of them haven't, but most of them have. You ain't never been a tech. Like, oh yeah, I'm better than you. I went and did this. I went and did that. You can also be wanting to take some time off. Look at that. The Page of Wands. I was just getting ready to say, you can be wanting to take some time off so that you can further your education, so that you can maybe go to another city and like get your, it might be easier if you travel to another city to get like maybe your license or anything like, I mean, wait. Yeah, like get a certificate or a diploma or whatever it is that you are wanting to upgrade. It might be easy if you actually go to another city. You're wanting to do that, but I'm just getting like this King of Wands doesn't want to give you time off. Okay, there's an opportunity that's coming up. What's in front of this Page of Swords? What's in front of this Page of Swords? Thank you so much, Divine. Look at that, the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups came out. The Three of Cups came out as the last card, okay? Spending time with your crew. There's someone that wants to help you. Look at this energy right here, just hiding in the deck. There's an Emperor. There's someone else that is higher than this King of Wands. This is an Emperor, okay? This is kind of like, this Emperor is giving like godly energy, okay? I just felt maybe, okay, it's two energies I'm getting off of this Emperor. You could be wanting to transfer to like the orthopedics department, right? Or yeah, orthopedics, bones. Yes, bones, okay? Or either like an orthopedic surgeon office or something like that, right? You could be wanting to transfer to their department. However, this Emperor is actually giving like, they're giving an energy of not an actual physical being, okay? This is something where, with this Three of Cups and the Emperor coming out, this is like almost, it's so weird because if this was the Hierophant, I'll be saying something else, but I actually feel like the Hierophant has come down to earth and you're on an assignment. Where you are is not where you are supposed to remain, okay? So things are happening around you. Thank you so much, Divine. Ooh, things are happening around you, not because you're doing a bad job. Now, there is like, you know, human beings that want you to feel like that. Like, oh, you're bad at what you're doing. You need to stay in this department. Matter of fact, your ass can go to the kitchen if you really want to. But the minute that you start talking about, okay, I want to go be a nurse, or I kind of want to get my CNA. Maybe you are a home health worker and you're getting paid $3 less than what a CNA is or whatnot, right? You're saying, you know what, I'm going to go to the community college, I'm going to get my CNA or whatever the case is, right? There is a energy that is pushing you to go and do that. There's a good energy that's pushing you to go and do that. There is a physical energy that is that's trying to manipulate that spiritual energy, that dream that you have, okay? By Um, I really just feel like they're all talking, nothing else. That's what the Page of Swords is kind of telling me. Like they're just like all talk, all gossipy, or whatever the case is, right? They're not necessarily, they can't really do anything to you. Okay? They can't touch you, they can't fire you, none of that. Because whatever mistake that has happened, it really wasn't your fault, but because you kind of don't know, you should read y'all handbook or something. Like that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that, you know, somebody just signed paperwork and they're not even like reading. Okay? Um, there could be two people at fault. At the end of the day, I'm about to say something, and I don't know why this just came to me, but it just came to me. At the end of the day, the nurse is responsible for the patient, not the CNA. The nurse is responsible for the patient. The doctor is responsible for the patient, not the CNA. The CNA essentially is there to assist. But if something was to happen to a patient, it's the nurse that should be receiving a write-up. There's somebody that's in the office that does not want to, there's somebody that is in the office that does not want to write up a nurse because these two people are literally like in cahoots with I don't want to say in cahoots with each other, but they have a really good relationship. You have a good relationship with like other staff members and maybe like the doctor that comes in or the head of the nursing department, the one that, you know, hired you, but the person that's like in HR, the crew that come in and open in the morning, like you have nothing to do with them. You get what I'm saying? Because your mama put it there. You have nothing to do with them. You get what I'm saying? So those people, they don't know how you really work. But somebody has seen your resume. Somebody has seen your report cards. Somebody has seen what you really can do and that you're really totally dedicated, and you have a spirit on you of healing. Thank you so much, Divine. So you have an energy that is like, it can't really be broken unless you allow someone to break you. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, you have the Page of Wands here. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, I suggest like you kind of like go and do it. Okay? Thank you so much. What is it? Ooh. The Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups energy. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, I suggest that you go and do it. Okay? This Knight of Cups is here to bring the Nine of Cups energy back to you. Okay? You're kind of like disappointed in the way that people have shown their ass. Okay? You're kind of disappointed in the way that people have shown their ass, the way that people have kind of made you feel like you were unworthy with the job that you're doing. At the end of the day, you know, you do a damn good ass job. All right, you're not one of those people that sit down and that's lazy, that be on your phone or whatever the case is. I honestly feel like there was a phone distraction when I started this reading it off. It's almost like I wanted, now I'm all about taking accountability, right? So you know where you are in this reading and you know what's real and what's not. God sees everything, right? So take accountability if it's you, if it's not you, okay? If it's not you, take accountability and move on. Why would you want to be around people? Why would you want to be around people that feel as if you are unworthy at the job that you're doing? Now, if God put you in that job, right, and it's time for these people to move around, You need to go with, you really, like I said, you have a spirit guide that really placed you. I don't know if you wrote out petitions to get this job. I don't know if you really like sat there and was like, you know what? I want to be in CNA. I want to work at at Methodist Hospital, at Texas Children's Hospital. I want to be in the orthopedics department. And now that you're there, you got some old bitches in there. Old bitches in there that's literally like who she is, who do she think she is, okay? And it's because this emperor, it's not even just you that's new in this department. It could be 3 people that's new in this department. You got hired when somebody else got hired. Y'all click like this, and now the old bitches is linking up and they mad and they trying to get y'all out of there. At the end of the day, let me tell y'all how y'all do that. Write their name on a piece of paper and roll their asses away from you, okay? And do it from a loving, graceful way, okay? They don't want their job. They don't want to work with you. So if somebody doesn't want to work with you, you counteract the magic that they sending out into the universe for you to get fired. They talking about you behind your back with the Page of Swords in reverse. They're sitting up here writing documents up on you that are false, making false statements about you and saying that you're doing this, you're doing that, you're constantly on your phone, you constantly doing this or whatever the fuck it is, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all something. You probably ain't never had a fucking fall your whole fucking career, and these bitches is dropping patients like they flies. Okay? And they're mad at you because they're creating a whole safety department just around what it is that you're fucking doing. Okay? They're mad at you because you literally have eyes in the back of your fucking head. What's the Page of Cups with the 8 of Cups? So somebody's getting ready to walk away from their job. It could be you, or it could be these bitches, or whatever the case is. The Page of Cups in reverse, all right? If this is you, and you know damn well that you don't want to leave your job, and you prayed about this job, you're making a bad decision. You should not be walking away from your job. You need to use your intuition, and you need to tap in, and not don't make choices purely off emotion, saying, you know what, I can find another job. No, God gave you that job. That job. Why you going? Where you going? Where you going? Sometimes it's just time for people to move out the way. All right? Sometimes it's just time for people to move out the way. You don't always have to move. Move the crew. Move the crew. You know, start praying that there's people, and this is a simple prayer. Okay? You're not doing this out of malicious intent. You're doing this for the spiritual benefit of all, including your patients, including the doctors, including the head of nursing, including the whole company. I pray that every time that I go into work, I am working with a crew that actually love me, that actually like me, where we can bond together, where we can make this happen together, where there's no bullies, where there's no lazy ass motherfuckers that don't want to do their job. Like, I don't want if you're lazy, that's making my job harder. That's making me have to do more. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to work with lazy people. I don't care how cool you are. I don't want to work with lazy people. So just be careful with that, because this person that's also the 3 of Wands, I'll read that energy as well. But just be careful with that, because this person that's also just trying to like, I don't know if I want to side with her, knowing that they know what the truth is, or if I want to side with this person, knowing that they know what the truth is. Somebody could have revealed something to them, and they literally don't know what energy they want to go towards. You get what I'm saying? Now, I do feel like in the end, they are going to side with you, with the two wands being here and the 2 of Wands already coming out. Not the 2 of Wands, the Page of Wands coming out, right? I do feel as if they are going to side with you, that somebody is going to have your back to hold you up during this process. And then there's going to be an energy, a fire energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could also be dealing with another person that has a fire placement, but it's not a fire sun. It's also not a fire Saturn either. This person could literally have like they can have like a Leo moon or a Aries moon. Y'all ask y'all coworkers what their birthdays is, okay? Then you start asking them subtle questions. First, ask them if you can pull their birth chart. Like, everybody want to know what their birth chart is. Be like, you know what? I found this astrologer online, or I found this tarot reader online, and she was talking about birth charts, y'all. She was like, yeah, this is the energy. This is how you peep game. Everybody I work with, down to my director, I know what time they was born. Everybody. Everybody. If I start talking to you live and whatever, I'm always like, was you born in the morning? Was you born in the afternoon? Where you was born at? Where you from? How? And I put the chart in my head real quick. If somebody tell me that they have a, listen, somebody tell me that they have a Scorpio rising, right? Scorpio rising here, right? I instantly know that their second house is Sagittarius. So everything that they do, they're doing it from a spirit. The things that they're supposed to do, their life purpose, have something to do with spirituality. Anybody that has a Sagittarius in the second house, Capricorn in the second house, Pisces in the second house, Aquarius in the second house. Those people literally do this for the spiritual benefit of all. They literally do this for the spiritual benefit of all. The Aquarius in the second house don't want to do it, but they doing it for humanity. They doing it for a collective of energy. And they might be doing it online. If you have a Leo or an Aquarius in the second house, you might be online doing it. You get what I'm saying? The second house is where your life purpose is. Why are you doing what you're doing? Okay? That's how you make your money. Second house, how you make your money. Sixth house is the people that you do it for. Okay? Second house, sixth house, and 10th house. Those right there are your career placements. All right? Don't get it confused. First house is who you are as a human being. Second house, sixth house, and 10th house are your career placements and your life purpose. All right? Stay grounded, people. Stay grounded. Anyway, back to the reading. So there's somebody that's eventually going to side with you, but I do feel like as if the only reason why this person is siding with you necessarily is because you're going to also have to stand up from them. Because once the snake is the snake is the snake, especially in the nursing field. That nurse, she may have thought that she could get over it. You know, I'm saying nurse, but this could be somebody as well too. That is just like been at the job longer than you. This could be a grandfather then CNA or something. I don't know, right? I don't know. What's this Three of Wands energy? Thank you so much, Divine. What's the Three of Wands energy? The Fool? But I think it was coming out in reverse. Three of Wands with the Fool. Somebody doesn't want to take a leap of faith. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to speak up or something. This could definitely be an Aquarius. Then I say an Aquarius, find out what these people moon signs is. This person could have an Aquarius first house or Aquarius in the second house. They don't want to speak up. They don't want to say anything, but they are going to end up having to say something because this person might say something about them as well too. All right, what's the Fool with the Three of Wands? What's the Fool with the Three of Wands? Justice in reverse. Yeah. Like I said, this person doesn't necessarily feel like they can speak out about helping you. I really feel as if this is something that has happened that has triggered the whole job. All right? That's because there's something injustice that's going on at the workplace. I think it has something to do with a patient and some paperwork, though. Let me clarify that, okay? I'll get this deck of cards right here. There's other people that's in this job. Lavender could be significant. Lavender could be somebody's favorite color, or either the herb lavender needing to like relax or something like that. It could be very significant here. Lavender. That could be, lavender is a shade of purple. So there's something with the crown chakra as well too. Thank you so much, Divine. Someone could have literally just had like an epiphany, like an awakening. Like, all right, I know exactly what is happening here. Okay, I know exactly what's going on. Or something just like kind of went off in people's head about something. Now, whatever this injustice is, you could be doing this for the whole crew, but I do feel like you're still wanting to transfer. You're still wanting to, you know, move about in the job, in different departments. But you do want some type of justice to be delivered first before you kind of like get up out of here. You get what I'm saying? What is this energy behind the Justice in reverse? What's the energy behind the Justice in reverse? The Page of Cups. And look at that. We have the Page of Cups. And the other day we have the Page of Cups in reverse as well. But it's coming out upright. So I do feel as if you're going to be receiving some type of good news or whatnot. It's so crazy. You could also be wanting to change shifts. You could be wanting to go to a different shift so that you don't have to deal with certain people. Maybe you're wanting to change to like the third shift or overnight because it just kind of got, I don't want to say dark, but it kind of got dark. Okay. It didn't get dark as in the energy, but like I'm seeing nighttime. I'm seeing somebody traveling at nighttime. Okay. With basic good news. So if you have put in if you have put in a, what is that called? A shift bid. You put it, thank you so much, Divine. You put in a shift bid to like kind of go to the night shift. That'll be good as well too, because you could be going back to school. There's somebody that's going back to school. Look at that. The High Priestess. You're going back to school to study. Okay. You're definitely getting ready to move into your soul purpose. All right, with the High Priestess coming out. What's the High Priestess with the Page of Cups? Yeah, your intuition is definitely awakening. I feel like that's something that's going on behind this Justice in reverse. All right. So as you're studying and learning, you're actually going to see not only a lot of mistakes that you have made in the past. Okay. You're going to correct those mistakes with the High Priestess coming out in the Page of Cups. You're going to gain some type of, you may have like a total change of, I just heard the word empathy, or it wasn't sympathy, but like a change of attitude towards what it is that you're doing. Okay, a change of attitude towards what it is that you're doing behind this Justice in reverse. What's the Justice in reverse with the, oh, my ears just started ringing. The Four of Pentacles. Whatever your mama's is. So it says improvements and more money coming your way. So the Four of Pentacles is like after you go to school, after you learn, and you have some type of change in attitude, your finances will be unblocked as well too. Thank you so much, Divine. What's the High Priestess with the Four of Pentacles? What's going on with that energy? The High Priestess with the Four of Pentacles. Thank you so much. High Priestess with the Four of Pentacles. You could be, oh, okay, Ten of Wands. I was just getting ready to say, you could be someone that has like a side job or something like that, right? You could be definitely someone that has a, it means Google it. Y'all act like y'all cannot learn anything unless somebody tell you who you are. Like, y'all ever thought to go and study yourself? All right, anywho, clear. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Way down with problems. Whatever has been weighing you down or whatnot, these extra things that you're doing for money, so that you can afford certain things, a certain lifestyle or whatever the case is. Once you clear your schedule and you actually, all right, thank you so much, Divine. Once you clear your schedule and you actually like start moving into your Okay. There you go. Once you clear your schedule and you actually start tapping in with not just like your intuition, but you start tapping in with what it is, your soul purpose or whatnot, right? That's when your finances are really going to get unblocked. So whatever it is that you are doing right now, whatever it is that you are doing right now, you can do more. You absolutely can do more. Okay. The 10 of Wands. What's this 10 of Wands? What is the burden that's lifting up off of us? And remember, this is a burden that's lifting up off of us. Okay. What is this burden that's lifting up off of us? Remember I said the four of Wands. Oh, I just said what is lifting up off of us. So there's actually the burden of overworking. Someone spends a lot of time. And what's crazy is when I had got this 3 of Cups energy right here, right? And it said that you love your crew or whatever the case is. I feel as if I got the 3 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel as if you may spend. And when I first looked at the 8 of Pentacles energy, actually I thought it was in reverse. I feel as if you spend a lot of time away from your home life or whatever the case, right? The energy, remember I said that whatever is happening for you. It's happening for you to be able to spend more time at home. So if someone at work is literally like going against you, trying to get you fired, guess what? Get unemployment. Get unemployment. Get unemployment. If you've had a fall at work, okay, with the Fool card in reverse, justice in reverse, if you had a slip and fall at work, FMLA. FMLA, right? Or no, not FMLA. What is it? Workers' comp. Workers' comp. Okay? Don't go back to work just because maybe somebody you're saying that, oh, it's her fault that she fell because she was on her phone. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I was picking up on somebody falling or something too. So this might not be like your patient. This could actually be like you. Okay? This could actually be like you. Maybe you fell off a platform or, and I'm not talking about like an online platform. I'm talking about like a actual, like, I don't know. I just seen a white floor, okay? Maybe you had to go down the steps instead of taking the elevator and you slipped down the fucking steps and they like, why the fuck are you going down the steps? You wasn't supposed to be on the steps. Bitch, I'm getting my steps in, okay? I work at a job. I want to lose some weight. I'm getting my steps in. I'm working. I remember when I worked at the hospital, I literally put in like 10,000 steps a day, okay? I worked in the I worked in a unit below the ICU, like, so once you wake up, you had surgery, you was in my unit. Once you wake up and you can lift a cup to your mouth, you was in my unit, okay? Putting in like 10,000 ass motherfucking steps a day. A lot of steps. We only had 2 CNA workers. I was on one side, the girl was on the other side. I had literally like 12 patients, maybe 14, because I think the floor held 28 patients. So maybe I have 14 patients to myself and the other girl had 14 patients to herself, but they had multiple nurses, okay? The nurses only had 3 patients. So count it up, however, 3 to 2 patients, depending on how they was, okay? But anyway, maybe whatever has happened, okay, with this 10 of Wands energy and this 4 of Wands, because I said, what is lifting up off of us? There's a burden, okay? The burden of having to get up every fucking morning, going into a job where people don't even fucking like you is too much to handle sometimes, okay? Someone may have gotten into a car accident. Let me read that energy. All right, thank you so much. What's this 10 of Wands? Oh, look at that. I'm not taking all that. Thank you so much, Divine. What's the 10 of Wands energy? What's the 10 of Wands energy? Stay focused and remember why you started in reverse, okay? Maybe you said, okay, I'm going to do 2 years at this job. I'm going to do 2 years at this job and then I'm going to leave. It has now been 5 years that you have been working at the same damn hospital. And you literally said, I'm going to spend 2 years in contract at this hospital. I'm going to do 2 years. They have got you into another contract. You could be a traveling, because I just seen a car. I just seen a car. When I said somebody could have gotten into a car accident, you could be a traveling nurse or a traveling tech, or, you know, however that goes in the healthcare field. I don't know nothing about that traveling part right there. But you are somebody that I feel that now you have started to do things because of money, but it's actually blocking you because you can really get more money. The mirror effect, okay? The mirror effect has came out. You can get more money by spending more time with your family, okay? You're realizing that whatever it is that you have really been investing into, it has cost you your family. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It has cost you your family. It has cost you a lot of time. Someone may have even quit school originally to work. Okay, you was offered some type of position with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You was offered a position, and then you have the Three of Wands and Justice in the Fool card in reverse. All right, and you accepted the position. It wasn't the right position for you at the time. Maybe it was okay, but now it's not. It's time to kind of move about this. If these are your friends that's at this job, they're still going to be there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try to close this up. Give me 2 more cards behind the mirror effect. Aquarius energy has come out. I said 2 cards, but they went ahead and gave me 3, and I accept all 3. Aquarius with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag energy up in there, but also strong Leo energy in Aquarius. You can have a North Node Aquarius. Your North Node could be in the 2nd house, or you can have a North Node Leo. All right, definitely like leadership energy right here. These are leaders. All right, an Aquarius and a Leo, they know how to run a business. If you want a medical office practice, this is the time for you to truly invest into that medical office. Okay, you want to be the person that is in charge. Okay, Empress energy. You want to be a creator. You want to create something. It's so much harder to create than it is to destroy. Okay, yes, I said that right. It's so much harder to create than it is to destroy. All right, so if you truly want to be in this business right here, all right, you definitely have like either a sun sign, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, or either a strong Aquarius placement. I really feel, I'm really feeling Aquarius in the 2nd house. I'm about to look that up too. Let me look up Aquarius in the 2nd house. Aquarius in the 2nd house, career. All right, so it says 2nd house is primarily associated with wealth, values, financial stability, while the 10th house is considered the house of the career and professional achievements. Didn't I tell y'all 10th house? Professional is 2, 6, and 10. When Aquarius in the sign associated with innovation, community, and originality occupies the 2nd house, it suggests a unique approach to earning and managing wealth, often driven by a desire for independence and unconventional methods. Okay. Let's see. My husband is coming in. He gonna be like, you still ain't gonna do what you was supposed to do.
Still here?
Huh?
I'm still here?
Yeah, I'm about to go drop her off. So it says Aquarius in the 2nd house can do, it will be good at social media management, broadcasting, public relations, writing, and journalism. Okay. Unconventional career patterns. So I just feel like this career, this Aquarius in the 2nd house, I just feel like maybe you wanted to open up a medical practice office or something like that. Like, you don't necessarily want to be the CNA. You don't want to be the nurse or anything like that. There's something that's just very unconventional, and you see dollar signs. Maybe you could be wanting to open up a medical spa with the Queen of Wands and the Empress energy coming out. Like, this is a field in like a medical spa or something like that. Like something that's very beautiful or something, you know, like a surgical office. I don't know, like a beauty bar, but it's really in the medical line. You have women like nurses. If you aren't a male energy, right? You have nurses that are behind you. Okay. That's probably what this King of Wands with the Page of Wands and the Emperor energy was as well with the Three of Cups. This doesn't necessarily have to be a man that's going to be over the beauty bar or anything like that, but it is somebody that has a strong masculine air energy. Okay, strong masculine energy. So this could be a woman that is pretty much INDEPENDT. Do you know about her? She is bad. All right. Okay. All right. I'm done. I probably spelled that wrong, but you know I don't care. So it says you make money by being ahead of the curve. Aquarius in the second house makes money by being ahead of the curve, breaking the rules, and doing their own thing. Okay, they thrive in tech, digital business, activism, and unconventional income streams. Okay, so let your next move be your best move. Okay, and you're definitely going to be doing this with partnership. Everything that came out when it came to this Three of Cups energy and working in partnerships, this is actually a go. Okay, it's definitely a go. So if you have Aquarius in the second house, whatever it is that you're doing right now, it actually can be a lot bigger than what you think it could be. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was done with these cards. So let me go ahead and grab one more card for you guys. And also I want to say, like, if your home life, your relationship has been affected by your job, it's getting ready to improve 100%. It's getting ready to improve. Talk to your person, talk to your partner about what it is, the business changes that you want to make. I really believe that they're going to be very supportive because they've been waiting to spend more time with you anyway. Okay. They definitely been waiting to spend more time with you. And the money that y'all have made, they're ready to kind of, I don't want to necessarily say support you like financially like that, right? But they're ready to let you know that money isn't everything. Aquarius in the second house. Okay. Money is not everything. It's more so about being happy. Okay. Especially if you're with a Leo, a Aries, or a Sag. Okay. They're definitely about being happy. They want you to be happy. They're not worried about no money and what you're making. If you with a Aries, Leo, or Sag, and they have those placements in the second house, you ain't gonna let them be, you're not going to, based off your placements, you're not gonna let y'all be hungry, starving, or, you know, go without. But you need to get out of the mindset of being fearful of taking certain leaps. Okay, that's what that Fool card in reverse was, that you're scared to take a leap out on faith. Okay, God is not going to support that either. All right, so I am going to get, what is the advice divine wants to give my What does divine want to give my hospital workers, my CNA, LPNs, RNs, home health workers? What advice does divine want to give my nursing crew? Choice. And what did we talk about? We talked about the color lavender. And she has on a purple outfit, which is a shade of, a shade of purple. She has dark purple. She has her little purple pillow back there, relaxing. And then also, purple is the color of the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is the energy. That energy is ruled by the zodiac sign Aquarius as well, too. So, y'all take a look at y'all Aquarius placements, all right? Even if it's not in the second place. Your Aquarius placement is a innovator. It is a motivator and motivator, okay? And it's also a rebellious ass placement. It doesn't want to be with Saturn, but it is ruled by Saturn energy. It wants to be Uranus, which is a godly man-made planet. Look, man-made planet. It's a godly energy. So, let me read what choice says. From the Gita, number 4. All right, you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you can have Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sag in the 4th house. Okay. Draupnina was a fearless woman who did not believe in putting up a docile, submissive front and being insulted, which was very unusual for those times. She demanded justice when it was due and did not hesitate to condemn kings and warriors when necessary. She was thus created a choice for herself without blindly accepting conditions thrusted upon her. When Arjuna brought Draupnina his prize in archery competition home, so Arjuna is a warrior and he brought her home, Kanita assumed that it was an object and suggested that it should be shared by all 5 brothers. So Draupnina became the wife of all the Padanas, okay, of all the kings. Very interesting. So she became the wife of all 5 brothers. She was later used in a game of dice as the final wager of one of the other warriors. I don't want to botch anybody's name. So she was used as a wager by one of the brothers. But her strong optical and argumentative skills, she freed herself and her husbands from servitude. Known for her unparalleled beauty and intelligence, she was also wise and compassionate. This card symbolized a myriad of choices available to you. Sometimes too many choices may lead to confusion. And it advises you that while having many options and a wonderful thinking, make the right choice. The important decision is more vital. When presented with dazzle array of choices, take your time and use practical wisdom to figure out what is best that suits your current situation. What is best that suits your current situation? So with the number 4 in the energy, if I'm reading this correctly, right, you can have a choice to either stay where you are or move on, right? If something has happened at your job, and I see the number 4 too, we are going to look up what the number 4 represents. The number 4 is a number of foundation, home, security, stability, and strength. 4 represents the energy of reliability for the practicality and trusting energy. Think about the foundation of a home. It is typically built like a square or a rectangle. Not at all, but most are. Not all, but most are. The North Node in Vedic and the Uranus, there go that Aquarius energy again, and Uranus in Western rules the number 4 as it relates to doing what needs to be done in order to change and revolumize something in the world. It's not always easy, But with determination and strong will, success can be achieved. Those born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, the 31st of the month possesses the natural 4 energy. Years of age that reduce to 4 represent a 4 energy year of life. For example, the ages 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, and 85. So you literally could be one of these ages, okay? Or you could be born in a year, let's just say, I'm going to push it, 67, 76, and 85, okay? Those people carry a natural 4 energy. So they have a natural North Node energy and a Uranus energy. Very rebellious, very determined, and very much so always thinking. North Node energy is not necessarily the it's the head without the body. You get what I'm saying? So it eats up a lot of information. You literally could be a person that have a lot of information and you're like, what do I do with it now? Now you make a choice on whether or not you want to move forward with whatever it is that's going on with your job, or do you want to stay there? You want to stay there because you cool with the crew, or you want to stay there because it's paying you a certain amount of money, you've been able to live a certain lifestyle, but you are not necessarily happy with what it is that you're doing, because from the overall beginning, why did you take this job on to begin with? You took this job on so that you could open up your own practice. You took this job on so that you could travel the world. You took this particular job on so that you and your husband can save, or you and your boyfriend can save a certain amount of money and y'all be able to spend more time together. But instead, you working 80 hours a week. You getting that overtime in. You don't spend enough time with your family. You had a slip and fall at work. These people don't care. They don't want to pay you workers' comp. They just want to use you. They like, yeah, she gonna come back and she gonna sign this paper right here. She's dumb. Read everything that you're signing. All contracts. Page of Swords energy in reverse, right? All right, so you definitely is having an awakening. Your crown chakra could be opening. Y'all do some meditations. Do some meditations behind Uranus energy, behind Saturn energy, Aquarius energy, and crown chakra. All right, so that's my advice for y'all. Make the right choices. Get outside, get some air with all that damn air energy. Get outside and get some air. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful night on purpose. Thank you so much, Lori. Appreciate you, babes. Appreciate you. All right. And I will talk to you guys later. Oh, affirmation came up. It says, I have the power to bring smiles to people's face. So that's y'all's affirmation for the night. I have the power to bring a smile to people's face. Okay? If people ain't smiling in your face, I don't see you. All right? Love you guys. Bye.